Hey guys, it's Rogue One weekend and how excited are you for that? So I decided that this week I would talk about a fairly new costume piece of mine, and that is my Luke Skywalker Return of the Jedi belt. Growing up, Luke Skywalker was one of my most favorite characters amongst the entire trilogy. He just had a great character arc out of all of them, really. He started off as a simple farm boy and then became a powerful Jedi. And I love that, especially as a young man wanting to be something bigger and more myself. In fact, I loved his look so much in Return of the Jedi that I even took a pillowcase, cut some holes into it, and wrapped a belt around it, and made myself Luke Skywalker as a Jedi. Don't tell my mom about that, though. It was a great costume. I loved it. One of the things I also used to do is get the little toy lightsabers and used to run around, that specifically the Luke one. It was really neat, especially how he actually went from having a blue lightsaber to a green lightsaber. In a way, it almost made it like Luke was a little more far advanced than Obi-Wan, and I really overall liked that. Now, as an adult, I always wanted to go that way, even though I was really big into Anakin Skywalker's costume. It was a fantastic prequel costume, all the layers and the levels to it. But when it all comes down to is Luke's costume, and Luke's costume really set the way for those prequel costumes. And the belt was something I thought was just really interesting. Now, Luke in A New Hope had a really complicated belt. It had lots of pouches to it. The belt itself wasn't complicated, but it had a lot of pouches. The droid collar hanging off of it, a clip for the lightsaber, big pouch, little pouches. And then when you gravitated towards Empire Strikes Back, it still had quite a few little elements to it, including the holster. But Return of the Jedi stripped all that away and made a really simple belt. This had a few bells and whistles to it. One thing I really liked about it was that it was initially brown, or at least a weathered down brown, and that's really neat, as you can see here. And it's just really cool offset with a single pouch. So I really want to do this right, and I really want to have it correct for Fan Expo in Vancouver to have the entire outfit, which I'll go over in more videos for sure. And I want to get this belt right. So I did start off with a brown leather belt. I dyed it black. I added all the rivets. Now, not all my hardware is absolutely correct. It is not silver. I had to go with slightly different colors, mostly because of what I had on hand at work. But overall, I really like it, from the weathering of the belt buckle, which I did get the belt buckle from Saberbelt.com, which I'm putting a link down in the description. He often has sales and runs for these. So if you want a really, really accurate Return of the Jedi belt, or even Luke The Force Awakens, as I think it's roughly about the same size, you definitely need to talk to him about that. And then I just added all the other elements. So as you can see, looking at it, it's really, really fun, really, really cool. And the pouch is pretty amazing too. Now, the pouch was made for me by my little brother, who loves leather work, and he did a great job on this. I dyed it up myself and added the snap. It's pretty much all I can take credit for that. All I did is really just go over with black dye and go over the entire thing. Weathered it up a bit. I really rubbed it down with sandpaper. I still kind of want to beat it up a little bit more. But overall, it's a really interesting belt. The clip, when you add that in, and the little D-ring, just add a little touch to it. Again, it's a really simple belt, but I really, really like it. It's one of those things that adds a bit. But anyway, guys, if you have any questions about the creation of this belt, where you get the parts, again, most of that's gonna be in the description below. Ask me away. Let me know what you think of it. Do you like Luke's belt? Do you like the little more complex prequel belts with the little belts and everything like that? Let me know. So guys, be sure to subscribe if you want to see some more of these. I'm gonna have some more Star Wars videos coming up. Obviously, Rogue One is this weekend, so I really want to do a themed video. I'm gonna have some really great content coming up in the next year. 2017 is gonna be a big year for me. I have a good feeling about it. Lots of great things to talk about for sure. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for liking. Thank you so much for subscribing. But as always, thanks for watching.